Turns out the reason they call it a burrito bowl is because that's where you end up spending the next 6 days, on the bowl. Well, that's almost a half hour. By the way, the show has not started. We don't have a 6 o'clock guest. I killed about 25 minutes there. I was talking to my son last night, and he's a bit of a world traveler. He's still young, and he wants to see the world. He told me that because I want to get out of the city, instead of the Fresh Air Fund, it turns out I'm too old for the Fresh Air Fund, he suggested Cuba. He says it's a great place to visit. He says it's an Eden, and you should go there before it's destroyed by capitalism. He told me that Cuba, he's been there a couple of times, and he told me it's a great place to visit, but they don't allow you to flush toilet paper down the drain. It is against the law in Cuba, I didn't know this, to flush toilet paper down the drain. So I said to him, because it's a police state and they want to see your papers. They inspect everything. He said, no, it's a plumbing issue. It has nothing to do with it being a police state. You are not allowed to flush toilet paper because in Cuba, it clogs up the system. So you must put dirty toilet paper into a garbage can. And I'm thinking, what's to stop dirty toilet paper from clogging up the garbage can? Doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just flush it? It seems like a ridiculous law. You replace one choke point with another. And what's to stop us, the tourists, coming to Cuba and mixing toilet paper into our meal so we have a self-wiping papitas fritas? Just something to think about. Eating toilet paper if they won't let you flush it when you visit Cuba. But apparently it's not just Cuba. He told me that he goes to Greece, and there too, he loves Greece, but the one downside is you can't flush the toilet paper. To which I thought, you know what? I'll look at a picture of the Parthenon instead. And why didn't I know this? Did you know this, that you're not allowed to flush toilet paper in Greece? That you have to put it off? Like when you walk into a restroom in Greece, all the dirty toilet paper is in a garbage can? Did you know this? I watch Rick Steves. I love Rick Steves. I've been watching Rick Steves for decades. He didn't tell me about this. He's warned me about foreign pickpockets, hidden fees at youth hostels, how to avoid bed bugs, what to do about hotels that lose your reservation. Decades of travel advice. Not once did Rick Steves mention that you're not allowed to wipe your butt in Greece, the birthplace of democracy, and nobody's allowed to wipe their butt. Apparently, Rick Steves isn't so hung up on this whole butt wiping thing. As for me, I don't know. Maybe I have OCD or something, but I need to wipe my butt. I'm going to stay home, sitting on my couch, my clean, spotless couch. What is out there to be seen in the world that is so important that you forego wiping? And I told my son, don't ever call me again. I'm repulsed. You repulse me. You disgust me. This is the first time I'm finding out that my grown son went to Cuba and Greece and wasn't flushing toilet paper after the years I spent training him for nothing. Okay, show hasn't started yet. I think it's starting. Hang on. No, it's gas. See, I thought the show was just about to start, and it was a false alarm. And we wonder why my 6 o'clock guest canceled and we couldn't find anyone. to replace that person. Why would someone not want to be associated with a class act like David Feldman? All right. We've killed enough time here.